Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to stitch triangular panels lapel dress for 9 to 10 years old. Hope you'll like it. I'll stitch this dress with floor length. You can also stitch it with knee length. These are the fabrics I am using for the dress. 4 meters floral print silk fabrics and 2 meters pink silk fabrics I am using for the panels and 2 meters cotton fabrics for lining. So let's start with the measurement details. Now I'll show you the marking of bodice piece on paper. Fold the paper into half. Bodice length is 14 inches. Shoulder width 5 inches. Armhole depth 5.5 inches. Neck width 3 inches. Neck depth 1 inch for front and back both. Chest is full round of chest, adding 4 inches of ease allowance and divided it into by 4 and 1.5 inch extra for the stitching margin. Waist is full round of waist, adding 3 inches of ease allowance and divided it into by 4 and 1.5 inch extra for the stitching margin. Draw the shape for the front and back armhole. .75 inch for shoulder drop. Draw the neck shape. Cut the paper pattern with leaving ½ inch of stitching margin. Now mark 3 inches point as shown. Join this point to the middle line with an angled line. Now, here I am marking 2.5 inches point for the lapel. Then, marking a point on 2.5 inches upside. This is the space for waist belt. Join the 2 points to make a lapel shape. Now, cut it with leaving ½ inch of stitching margin. This will be the front pattern and we will need 2 of these pieces. Paint the front paper pattern on the folded fabrics. Since I need two of these pieces, then cut the pattern. Now I am cutting the back bodice pattern with same front measurements on the folded fabrics. Similarly, cut the lining fabrics for front and back bodies. Now I am showing you how to cut the triangular panels from this floral fabric. I need only bottom flares and I am making total 16 panels for more flares. You can also take 8, 10 or 12 panels for this dress. I have folded the fabric into half. Length of the panels is 38 inches. Mark a line on 38 inches. For these panels, I need two measurements. One side I'll mark as 12 inches for bottom flares and other side I'll mark 1 inch of stitching margin. My first panel is on folded fabrics, so I'll mark half of bottom flares is 6 inches as shown, and marking half inch on other side. And join both the points with line. This is one panel. Now I'll mark the whole measurements. 12 inches for bottom flares and 1 inch for stitching margin as shown, and join the points with line. Similarly, we'll mark the other panels by flipping the measurements every time as shown in the video, and cut the panels. Now I'll show you how to cut the pink color triangular panels. I'll also cut 16 panels of pink color. For this I'll also need two measurements. One side is waist measurements and other side is 1 inch of stitching margin. Length of the panel I have taken as 30 inches. Now here I am marking the waist measurements. Calculation of waist is shown in the caption below. First panel is on folded fabric, so I'll take the half of the measurements. On other panels, I'll mark the whole measurements, that is, one side waist measurements and other side I'll mark 1 inch of stitching margin and join with the line. I am marking the panels by flipping the measurements every time. And cut the panels as shown in the video. I am making an A-line pattern for inner skirt. So fold the fabric into 4 and mark the waist measurements and bottom flares as 20 inches and cut the inner skirt. I have cut the waist belt and the back straps. For waist belt, I am taking a piece of cloth that is 6 inches in width and length is whatever the waist measurements. For back straps, I am taking 2 strips of 6 inches in width and 36 inches of length. So now I have all my pattern pieces. Bodice pieces, lining skirt, panels of both colors. Now take your bodice pieces and place these pieces facing right side each other and make a stitch line on armhole, neck and on the front slit. And on the back piece, stitch only the armhole and neck. After stitching, I'll show you. Now make small cuts and turn the pieces to the right side. Fold the lapel as much as you want and give it a good press and top stitching, and overlap the front pieces and give a stitch line to join these. After that, attach the waist belt and back straps to the front pattern. I have stitched the back straps and the waist belt and also pressed it and give it a top stitch. Now stitch the sides of the bodies and take your panel pieces and pin the pieces as shown in the video. Then make a stitch line. I have completed my skirt piece. It came out really so pretty. Now just attach the inner skirt Also attach the bodice to the skirt. After completing the dress, I'll show you the final look of the dress. Now I have done with the full flared, beautiful with total 32 panels dress. Hope you all liked it. Please like, comment and share my work. And also subscribe to my channel for more such upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.